What's up, everybody? This is Marty Friedman. Welcome to Tokyo Extra.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mayuko Kawakita, your other host for this evening.
And I'm Shizuka Anderson, your MC assistant for today.
All right. This is an interactive program combined with a live TV show broadcast straight out of Tokyo. By collecting hot tips through social media, let's make the best online travel guide and show for this city.
Ask us your questions about Tokyo and we'll answer them on your Google Plus page. Viewers in Tokyo will even give you some extra tips in real time.
Last week, we introduced instant curries in Tokyo Crazy News, and we've got extra information about that. But first, let's watch last week's Tokyo Crazy News one more time. Check it out.
Yo, microphone check 1, 2. I'm here representing Tokyo to the fullest, here at a supermarket. 350? Oh man, that's a lot of curry, yo. Yo, this is awesome. Easy and ready to eat for all the Japanese people. Yeah. A little girl? A strawberry flavored curry? What? That makes no sense, yo. Crazy, man. Sure, that does look normal. Gotta have a taste, yo. How funky can it be? You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is delicious. Dang. The spice of the curry matches the sweetness.
No way he's saying it's delicious. He's like,
oh, this must be the funkiest of all. Floating ice curry. Hey, it looks like white ice on blue ocean.
This looks so different.
I'm feeling that blue ocean.
Yeah.
Let's check out the funkiness.
What's up with that?
Wow.
Oh man, this curry tastes softer than it looks. How cool is it?
I'm so excited about this.
Alright, check us out next time, yo.
Let's
Peace.
check it out.
Peace.
We've got
Oh, yeah.
we've got the curry in front
we've
of
got
us.
the curry in
this
front of
week.
us right here.
Yeah,
Check it out.
show
It's
that.
here.
There we go.
I
Last
still
week we were
can't get
talking
over
about
that
it.
great wrapping, but I think we get to eat this now, right?
Yeah.
Are we gonna try it?
Better give it
I'm
a
gonna try some of it right now. Check
Go
it out.
for it.
This is the strawberry curry.
Yeah, the strawberry
All right.
flavored
I'm so
curry.
interested in what
Let's
that's
see.
gonna taste
Here we go.
like. It looks normal.
Yeah, it
Totally
does.
normal.
What? What?
Kiwoi! It tastes weird.
It tastes weird.
It tastes weird.
It is funky.
You know what? It's not bad. It tastes like strawberries and curry.
Really?
Oh, it tastes like strawberries.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
okay.
not bad.
I'll try the glacier
The
curry.
glacier curry.
Now this looks
all
so much
blue.
more blue in real life.
It's very
Then
blue.
that last
But it
video.
smells like curry though.
Okay, does it smell like glaciers?
Is it good?
Oh, it's really good.
What does it taste like?
It's like it's really creamy actually.
Oh.
I think like maybe the white is like creamy, but it's like spicy too. Oh, it's like it's completely
curry.
regular curry.
Oh, really?
It's really good actually.
Wow, so
Right.
it's just the
Spicy.
color that's
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
unique.
I think you got the good one. This one is I don't think I'd recommend this, but the box. What do a jakigai deal?
What does that mean?
You know what jakigai means, right?
No.
You buy it for like the album cover is cool, so you buy it. The jacket, so you buy it.
So you buy it just for the cover or
Yeah.
the
And we can
jacket.
talk about the Japanese phrase jakigai. It's a very
Jakigai.
interesting phrase.
Learning a new phrase today.
Like this would make me want to try strawberry curry.
Definitely.
And so that's like when you see an album and you like the cover of it, and you buy it because of you like the cover.
Right.
That's what you say. Jakigai means jacket, the album jacket, and kai is from buying, right?
buy.
To
Yeah.
buy. So jakigai. And this is a jakigai make. I bought it. I tasted it. If you really like strawberries, maybe you want it in your curry, but I like them separately from my curry.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
try some of yours?
Yeah, please try
Yeah,
this. Let
you
me know
should
what you
try
think.
that.
Okay.
Let me know what you think. I like
is
my
kind
curry
of
a little
curious.
spicier than this.
Oh my god, though! It
smells-
smells really sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it smells like strawberry.
Yeah,
No, it
strawberry.
smells like curry and then like strawberries like towards the end, sort of.
Oh
It
my
tastes more like
gosh.
strawberries than you think.
Really?
Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Really? It's actually strawberries in here.
It's like, oh, I like it though.
You like it?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Totally different responses.
It's good.
To it.
It's good, but it's like it's kind of sweet. So I feel like someone who isn't into like the spicy curry, it'd be good for like kids and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, but it's more strawberry than I expected.
Yeah.
It's like really surprising.
And it doesn't look strawberry at all.
Yeah,
It looks
that's
totally
true.
regular.
It is totally right. Is the strawberry taste overpowering? Like, does
To me,
it
I
take
can
over?
still taste the strawberries right now. Really.
Yeah, like the strawberry taste kind of like leaves. It kind of like stays at the end, sort of.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so bizarre. Strawberry curry.
But it's like really new though.
It's,
I've never had anything
I guess
like this.
people who are bored with regular curry,
Oh yeah.
it might be good like at a party or something because it looks like regular curry and you just pass it out and like something's weird about this. Am I losing my mind? This tastes like this tastes like strawberries.
You can freak people out with this.
I
Like,
think
no, it's
so.
totally normal curry. What are you talking about? I swear it tastes like strawberry.
But I liked it though. It's like it's good.
Yeah. I
It
think
makes
maybe-
you want to eat it again because it like stays in your mouth.
Right. Oh, that's
It
cool.
makes you want like a second bite.
So what's your final verdict on this? You recommend it to people or
I
no?
recommend it to people who like their curry sweet, like sweet
Ooh.
curry. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yes. So we've got some extra information actually from our viewers in Tokyo about some other unique instant curries.
Oh,
Let's see
wow.
what we've got here. Ooh, so this one, it looks like we've got Satsuma beef curry.
Oh, now you're talking.
Satsuma.
That looks pretty good.
Satsuma beef curry. That looks delicious.
Yeah, that does
And
look
another
good.
one which is called Oma tuna curry. Tuna.
sounds good.
But that sounds good too. Yeah.
Very unusual.
It
But
says like lingo.
oh, and this one's called go-go curry.
Go-go curry is really famous. It's like a famous curry shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think that's the curry that they have.
It looked like katsu curry,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
with
yeah.
fried pork on top.
They actually
Ooh.
have a go-go curry in New York.
Really?
Oh, really?
Because the go-go curry is go-go for Matsui Hideki-san.
Ah, right,
Yeah,
right.
okay.
and so yeah, they have one in New York. They should, I think.
That's so cool.
If we're thinking about the same thing, I'm
Oh,
pretty
it's a
sure.
chain restaurant
Yeah,
here in
exactly.
Tokyo, yeah.
No way. So now it's spreading to New York as well. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
big.
Uh-huh.
Well, curry's a big thing in Japan. I mean, it's not that popular in America.
Yeah.
But everybody likes curry in Japan, so that's why there's so much competition.
Yeah, and I think it's so easy because all you have to do is like put it in hot water and then just take it out, you know what I mean? You don't even need to microwave anything. So it's so easy, like you can like eat it right away.
What's your favorite kind of curry?
But I like Indo curry, like
Indian curry.
Indian curry.
and I
Right.
like keema curry, like the chicken,
Oh, the
like
dry
minced,
one.
the minced chicken.
minced chicken,
yeah.
keema curry.
Keema
Oh.
curry is
What
my
about you?
favorite.
Oh, I love like Thai curries. Actually.
Ah.
Yeah, I love a little bit of the spiciness.
Uh-huh.
But Japanese curry is great because it's different and it's kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's very unique in that sense, and I kind of grew up with that too, so I like that as well. How about you? What's your
I think
favorite?
I like Indian curry the best,
Ooh, really?
but I like them all almost the same.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, Japan definitely has a variety, which is great.
So now I'm going to post a comment on Google Plus about this. I'm actually going to have one of our wonderful staff post it for me. And I'd like to say that, well, it's not terrible, but it's awesome, actually. It's awesome. If you like sweet curry, I think it'd be good for girls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Girls would think, oh, this is so neat, you know?
that's true.
So I think let's just say this is awesome.
Good. It's a
about that?
it's a curry. The jacket is even directed at girls.
Right, so now I want to see your guys' comments out there, everybody watching. I want to see your comments. What do you think? Do you think we're crazy? Do you think you'd like to try this? What's your favorite curries out there? Let's just go curry crazy on this.
Oh, yeah, we'd love to hear what kind of curries you like.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great.
So, off the topic of curry, today's video lineup includes KOENJI, which is known around the world as a hotspot for secondhand clothing, a healthy ramen, which we'll talk about later, and puzzles.
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 I
What's
did not
that?
know
I
that.
have
did
no
not
idea
know
what
that.
that means.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we're going to give you our weekly inside scoop about Tokyo, and today we're going to be focusing on KOENJI. This information was provided by Metropolis, one of the most popular free magazines for foreigners in Tokyo.
So let's see what's going on in KOENJI. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? Welcome to Tokyo. Today, we'd like to introduce to you the town of
KOENJI, vintage clothing hotspot on the world's radar. It's very close to Shinjuku Station. So KOENJI is easy to get to and has long been an area popular with aspiring young artists. Both actors and musicians are drawn to KOENJI. And it's home to many instrument shops and concert venues. KOENJI also has many shops selling unique fashions. Today we'll be guided around KOENJI by...
My name's Samuel Thomas. I'm a fashion journalist based in Tokyo. I'm here today to show you around my favorite part of the city.
Originally from England, Samuel has lived in Japan for 5 years and writes about Tokyo fashion.
Yeah, the really interesting thing about KOENJI's vintage is just the amount of variety. You know, you've got small places like this who, you know, you can just buy in whatever trend item you're looking for. You know, if you're looking for an MA1 or a polo shirt.
You can find more than 100 vintage clothing shops in KOENJI. A lot of people from overseas come to KOENJI looking for vintage fashions as well.
Where are you from?
Sydney, Australia.
We came here looking for vintage clothes. Is this?
Yeah, vintage clothes, a lot of vintage denim, vintage shirts.
I'm from Chile, actually.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Sorry.
And I think vintage in Tokyo is really unique.
Samuel knows KOENJI very well, and one shop he wants to go to is this one, called Mad Tea Party.
That sounds fun.
It's this mix of different clothes from different countries, from different time periods even, and they all come together into one new place. It's a perfect example for what I'm talking about and what makes KOENJI special.
Needs some more volume.
KOENJI isn't just filled with a collection of vintage clothing shops. What makes KOENJI shops special is their wide selection of incredible and surprising fashions.
So let's have a look at a particularly special item of clothing.
This is a robe from the United States. It's about 100 years old. Here is a Korean jacket from the 1980s. These were made for U.S. servicemen stationed in South Korea. The silk hat is from the 1800s. But by far, the most interesting item Samuel finds is...
That's tightened, so your arms are fixed to your back.
Straight jacket.
It's a really interesting item.
a straitjacket used by the U.S. military in the 1940s. Let's see Samuel try to put it on.
Super creepy.
Now, I'm not sure I could go out wearing this, but it's an incredible item. Now, I'm pretty sure that Tokyo is the only place on the planet where not only could you sell one of these, but you could find it.
So true.
Walking around KOENJI, vintage clothing shops jump out one after another.
I wonder if it's expensive. It's gotta be. I think it is.
But I wonder if anyone would buy
You'll
it.
find residential streets lined with them.
I feel like
And there are even vintage clothing shops next to the temple.
ghosts with it.
Could be a Halloween costume
Yeah,
kind of thing.
All kinds of shops can be found here in KOENJI.
I like to just keep a record via photos of the outside. But every shop is like an art gallery almost, just looking from the outside. You know, it's pretty inspiring stuff.
The next vintage clothing shop Samuel visits has a highly original take on fashion.
Now, our last destination, I guarantee you'd never find it on your own. It's just in this building here.
after climbing the narrow stairwell to the fourth floor.
About living here, you know these.
Right. It's like a little.
Now, as you can see, this is just an explosion of Japanese popular culture.
Wow.
Now, even Japanese people are going to be surprised coming in here.
Everything. That's so crazy.
Itazura, which means mischief, is packed with a wide variety of fashions. The clothing may look cheap at first, but
Could you tell me what the concept for this shop is?
The catchphrase is "Make the chaos."
Oh, very interesting.
Oh.
It is kind of chaotic.
It
Is
is
that
chaotic.
all these
It
clothes are quite
definitely
old, and yeah, the fashion's out of date. But through these young people reclaiming this discarded fashion, this almost empowering sense of going through the other side of out of fashion.
each item alone may not seem so fashionable, but given a distinctive KOENJI makeover, the ensemble transforms into a unique look that you'll only find here in KOENJI. Samuel tries on something recommended by the shopkeeper. A Chinese-inspired pop remake of a hooded sweatshirt.
Now, I'm not 100% sure this fits me, but it goes to show that really anyone can wear this. Now, where else in the world could you find a selection of shops like we've seen today? So come to KOENJI and experience all that Tokyo vintage culture has to offer. You won't be disappointed.
Once you've got the extra information, you can find Extra Tokyo.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
I had no idea there was like a KOENJI fashion.
Yeah.
That's really neat to see. It's so unique like that. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen anyone wearing KOENJI fashion?
But I feel like everyone in KOENJI is kind of like that, and it's kind of like trendy now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
people who wear like vintage clothing is like really trendy right now.
You know, they say that the parts of town that end with the otera, like KOENJI and Kichijoji and some others, are this kind of vibe. It's kind of a creative type of place.
That's so true, though.
You know, with musicians
That's
and
funny.
fashion and things
I
like
feel
that.
like that's really true, though.
I wonder why that is.
Really?
That's true.
That's very interesting.
That's
Like
right.
G, so G means temple or shrine.
Temple.
Yeah. So there's a lot of station names in Japan that end in G. So they just happen to be stylish.
So
we
if
don't
you
know
just
why.
learn that one kanji and you get on the subway, you can go to all kinds of cool places.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Everything
That's right.
that ends with G.
With G, exactly. You'd be like, oh, I know that one. I'm gonna go there.
There you go. But like what he brought the video people into a place that normally you couldn't find if you were a tourist. And that's the type of thing that you really want to not miss if you're coming from America or wherever you're coming from. So you really should watch a program like this or be with someone who knows those places because they're usually amazing.
That's true.
That's so true.
I feel like KOENJI is kind of like Brooklyn in New York, because like New York and Brooklyn, like they sell like a bunch of vintage clothing, but like it's like Japanese versions. So I feel like all the vintage clothing there is kind of like Japanese culture inspired.
Oh.
If that makes any sense.
Right. That does make sense. That's really cool, though.
And that's kind of really going to stand out when you go back to whatever your country you're coming from.
Exactly.
Yes, I think so too. Like, it's really nice to have this insider information so that you know places that other people don't know when you travel to a new country.
But I think it's pretty funny that a Japanese person would wear a shirt that says Gobusata on it.
I know, so I feel like maybe like the Gobuseta t-shirt and stuff like that is like for foreigners.
Yes, exactly.
So I think like
Exactly.
the stores in KOENJI are made for foreigners to like enjoy as
Sure.
well.
Might be true,
Exactly.
true. But it might be for people with a sense of humor as well.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's
they're
true.
kind of funny phrases
It's kind
or
of almost
unusual
making
phrases.
fun of foreigners who wear those shirts, actually.
It might be. It might be.
You know, foreigners with the kanji t-shirts, Ichiban and stuff like that.
Right, or making fun of even like just Japanese people who wear English shirts.
Oh,
They
yeah,
are
that's
kind
true.
of bizarre as
Right.
well.
That's
It's kind of a fun, making fun
It's
of
kind
everyone.
of a fun one. And there's a lot of other points we should definitely mention about KOENJI too.
Yes.
So the first one I'd like to talk about is awa odori.
Awa odori, our KOENJI tips.
Yes, awa odori. Restaurants and izakaya, musicians and young town. It's a young town.
Yes.
There's a lot of young people
Exactly.
Very much young town.
there. So let's take a look. Awa odori. Now, I always thought in Japanese, awa means like lather or suds or bubbles, and odori means dance.
Yeah.
So I always thought it was like this kind of like strip show where the girls like covering things up with like a bubble bath and awa odori. That's what I thought it was.
So far from that.
It's not that.
Very, very far from that. As you can see from the picture, no suds anywhere.
No suds anywhere.
No suds are involved. But they were traditional Japanese costumes, right?
Yeah,
It includes a really cool hat, which I always really like, which is like sideways. I've never seen that before, but sideways instead of flat. So they wear those and they dance on the streets with music.
It's for summer festivals.
Yes, very good summer festival.
If you're in KOENJI in time to see that, you're very lucky.
Yes.
Exactly, and you can dance with them too.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can?
It's not even that hard.
It's not?
I don't think so.
Can you show us?
Do you know?
No, it's like some kind of like this, kind of. I think.
This? I'm not sure either.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but like they teach you though, actually.
Oh, they do?
Like put your hands up, toka. Yeah,
Right.
they teach you sort
It's
of.
got kind of a movement like this.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not like really that difficult. It's something you can
It's an
learn on
easier
the
one.
spot. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And they don't
That's
mind if
cool.
people join in.
Exactly, they don't at all.
Oh,
about
that's
that?
awesome.
Exactly.
I must try that as well. I'm really interested, actually. Cool.
So let's take a look at our Google Plus page.
Yes.
Are there any posts about KOENJI in there?
About KOENJI. What have we got? KOENJI.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we've got some up there, actually. Ooh, so this one it says, if you go to
You might bump into our MC, Misha Jeanette.
Oh, Misha Jeanette was in KOENJI recently. That's so cool. I wonder what she posted. What is that?
What is
It looks like
that?
a very Japanese style dessert.
It looks
Yeah.
like a cake of some sort.
It has a face.
Very cute.
Is it a lion? I think it's a
Or
lion.
like a dog. I wonder what it is. But I think they're little animal cakes that you can get in KOENJI, which are super cute. So yeah, if we keep checking those posts on this page, we'll be able to find out more details, I'm sure.
Exactly.
That's great. So I wonder if there's any other posts up there as well.
No.
Oh, maybe no more posts, but I think yes, there's a lot of cool shops with great desserts in
Exactly.
KOENJI as well.
Definitely.
And if you've been to KOENJI before, please send us some pictures with comments on Google+. These can be pictures of clothes you bought, or live houses you went to, or even food that you ate there. We would love to see your posts. And we want to learn more about your favorite memories in KOENJI. When you post on Google+, please don't forget to add #TokyoExtra.
Good, right
Hashtag.
We're also doing a survey on our Google Plus page called Autumn is the best season for blank. So what is autumn the best season for? We want you to vote for that activity and fill in that blank. So let's see what you can come up with.
Right over here. This is our survey.
Eating, やっぱりね。
Eating.
Yeah, because
Eating.
in Japan you say 食欲の秋 is
Oh.
like
And that means
when you
You get
hungry for because
like a fall hunger.
exactly. And then in the fall we have like satsumaimo とか. There's a lot of fall foods.
Fall foods like
Yeah.
sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yes.
But here's the thing, I didn't grow up in Japan. So when I came to Japan, I was very surprised how everybody knows about the seasons. In this season you eat this,
exactly.
and this season you eat this fruit or this fish, and I didn't know anything about any seasons because in America it's like the whole year's the same.
That's so true.
Right.
So what do you think about that? I mean,
I feel it's so good because you can eat it when it's like in the best
Shun.
state. Yeah.
Shun no
And
more.
in Aki, in the fall, you can eat shinmai. Shinmai is when
Oh,
the
best rice.
The best rice when the rice it's just made.
we should talk about this because this
Yeah.
is so important. When you've had shinmai, then you've had delicious rice.
Is
Exactly.
that right?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever tried shimai. I think
Well, you've eaten in rice in Japan around the fall, right?
maybe, but I don't know if it's the shimai. Is it Like
sometimes
special?
if you go to like restaurants, it says like we've started shinmai, shinmai hajimemashita, and you can eat shinmai.
Probably if you lived in Japan in the autumn, right? You buy rice, right?
Yes.
It says it on the package.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like when you buy the rice, it says shinmai right in the middle. So right when it's been harvested, and it's like just so perfect.
So good.
So good, yeah.
So fresh and so
best.
good.
Yeah, it's really
That's
good.
to know. Like even for me, I've lived here for a little while, but like I never noticed this kind of thing. So
You've probably eaten it, you just didn't notice.
didn't realize.
Yeah.
Maybe if I pay attention.
Yeah. Oh, and it also looks like we have a comment from Ken, the live host, the host of our live show in Tokyo. Is this ramen? It's about a miso ramen at Miso Kichi in KOENJI. He said that the special miso paste is used in the soup has been kneaded and aged for about 8 years. Wow.
8 years?
8 years? Oh my god.
Wow.
And he said that the miso ramen has the 3 key elements: strong flavor, richness, and umami. Umami is like goodness. How do you say it in English?
Deep flavor, maybe?
Deep flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
It's becoming an English word too.
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah.
Umami, yeah.
It's funny which words get picked up for English.
I know.
Emoji. They say emoji in America.
They do say emoji,
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mommy's in there now.
Yeah, mommy's there now. Ken is our gourmet king, so let us know your thoughts on this miso ramen, and he'll respond to you during this show. He knows everything.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so let's move on to our next video.
Okay.
Our American expert is going to show us all some amazing ramen that you can find here in Tokyo. And today, it's very special because it's about a healthy ramen. I never heard of such a thing.
Me neither.
Check it out.
Meet Brian from the USA. This ramen maniac introduces his ramen adventures to the world. And today, from all the possible ramen shops in Tokyo, this man will introduce us to an extra special ramen. In ramen dough.
Into his ramen.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Ramen Dough. I'm Brian, and today my guest is...
Hey, everyone. I'm Rena Hirata from AKB48.
All right, well, we're here in Ikebukuro today
Okay.
to get some interesting ramen.
Okay.
Today, the two are visiting Menya Rokando Ramen Shop in Ikebukuro. This ramen shop specializes in healthy and delicious ramen and offers a popular super healthy ramen with a special ingredient.
Wow. It does have green in it.
Its most popular ramen is the salt-flavored green noodle ramen.
Oh, that looks great.
It uses a light salt-based soup and toppings of mitsuba and chashu pork. What makes this ramen really different is its green noodles.
What is that? What's inside
They're made with the
noodle?
trendy superfood euglena.
Wow. What is that?
These nutritious noodles are packed with vitamins and minerals. And green noodle ramen is very popular with the health conscious.
Ooh.
But how does it taste?
I love these kind of things.
Yeah?
Really yummy. It's so different from any kind of ramen. The yuzu flavor.
It gives it that aroma.
I like it.
Yuzu is yuzu.
So it's probably going to be really easy to finish.
Type of like lime/lemon juice kind of hybrid.
I'm a happy girl.
This ramen shop is also very serious about its chashu. It makes chashu using a confit process, cooking the pork slowly in its own fat to make it tender without being heavy.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
It's not heavy at all. Very tender.
All right, it's pretty good, but we can make it even more tasty.
More tasty.
Yep.
With that, Brian gets the shop's house-made flavored oil.
So I'll put a little bit of that in there.
Okay.
Kind of gives it a little bit of another dimension and flavor. Good?
Very good.
Yeah. So this oil is flavored with kombu and niboshi, dried sardines.
Okay.
So these two things combine to give it like a really nice aroma and adds a little bit of umami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ramen with a superfoods boost. Rokando makes a healthy bowl that anyone can enjoy.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Very unique.
Very unique. And we can all appreciate a healthy ramen,
Exactly.
I'm
Sure, certainly.
Yeah.
It makes you feel a little less guilty.
Yes,
Eating
definitely,
it.
definitely. Because I mean, everyone loves ramen. I think ramen's like a staple food everyone comes here for. But it's also really fatty.
Yeah.
Like it's oily, and you know you feel like your stomach gets really heavy after. But this seems light and like refreshing, and you feel good
And
about
the soup seemed really light as well.
A little light.
I wonder if the noodles taste different though.
What? Have you ever heard of Yugena before? I've never heard of that.
No. Euglena? I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it looked like matcha kind of thing.
Yeah, it did. But I wonder if it has like a flavor or something to
I
it.
wonder. Like, I imagine it must be derived from some kind of herb. Like, so it sounds really healthy. But I wonder if it has a strong taste or not, or if it's just kind of a subtle.
But the yuzu flavor sounds so good. I love
yeah,
yuzu.
yuzu's
Yuzu,
great.
anything is amazing.
I agree. Yuzu's a very Japanese, like, fruit that's used in a lot of foods.
Something's happening.
So it sounds like it's time for Tokyo Crazy News. Most of the time, Japanese people are pretty normal, but believe it or not, there are some definitely strange things that we enjoy as well. So this segment focuses on some of the weirder parts of the Japanese culture. Today, it's about puzzles in Japan. Puzzles.
Puzzles.
I'm really curious about
What
this.
is this?
Me too.
I haven't done a puzzle in a million years.
Same here.
So let's check it out.
Hey yo fam, what's the deal? Live in effect, mic check 1, 2. It's time to check out the crazy news. Haha, yeah, once again it's on. Yo, peep this. Man, whiter than the White House, son. Yo, this joint's called Pure White Hell. And it's harder than hell, you know what I'm saying? It's harder than winning the Grammy, yo. Feel me? This is ill. It's got 2,000 pure white pieces. Look at it flow, yeah.
Different, right?
No way.
Pieces are all different and original, just like my lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
I was like,
And man, you gotta figure out which side is the correct side, too.
you know what I mean?
Yo, that's mad
Insane,
crazy.
guys. That's insane.
Is this piece west side or east side? What the? That's bananas, man.
This guy's so street.
The sample is pure white, so it's not gonna help anybody. You need mad skills, yeah.
Mad skill.
Oh my
I
god.
couldn't finish this with my homies, even if we went 24/7. You heard? I'll take real good care of you next time. By the way, they have a black version too.
Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about.
That also looks
You heard?
great.
All right, yo. See y'all next time. Peace.
That looks crazy.
That looks crazy. Once
hard.
again, the rapper has just taken this story up into the stratosphere.
I know.
So we actually have the puzzle from this video right here.
Oh
now,
my
I'm really,
goodness.
really afraid to do this. It says dangerous.
Oh
it
my
says
gosh.
pure white hell.
There it is.
So Shizuko, why don't you take a crack at it?
Me?
Yeah.
I have to do this?
Yeah, I bet
Oh
you'd be
my
good at
gosh.
it. And here's the thing.
Really?
You can't say anything until you're finished.
Oh my gosh. Really?
So you really have to be Shizuka.
2,000 pieces. It's gonna take me like a year to finish this.
Exactly.
Oh, it won't take that long.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I'm gonna do my best and finish this.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
but look at all these pieces, guys.
But is there anything to like help you out at all?
Nope. No, I don't even know what this is. Some kind of
That says
certificate or sticker.
Kanzen Seiha.
So
That
when you
means you've
finish
done it. You've
yeah,
done it.
after
can,
you've
like-
done it.
Use this sticker or like frame it or something. Which I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna give this a try.
Yeah, so while she's busy with that, if you guys out there have any questions or comments on today's topics, KOENJI, healthy ramen, or puzzles, please post them, send them to us. And when you post on Google Plus and Twitter, do not forget to add hashtag Tokyo Extra. Dig it? Yo.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll answer your questions on the Google Plus page during and after the show. So viewers in Tokyo will also give you extra tips. So keep checking our page, and together we can make an amazing travel guide. Oh my god, I can't believe
We all do this together.
Something.
How you doing over there?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to the live TV show now. So Shizuka, when I get back, I hope you'll be done with that.
I don't see an end to this at all.
I'll see you guys later.
Jamata ne.
Oh my gosh. Marty, this is insane.
Oh my God. You're not supposed to be talking there, Shizuka. We are about to have our live Google Hangout with 3 commentators from all around the globe. Let's see what the rest of the world thinks about Japan. So are you ready, Hangout commenters? Please join us now. And there they are. Check them out. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves, starting with Lissel in Atlanta.
Yo, microphone check, 1 2 1 2.
What's
Hi,
up?
everyone.
I remember you from last week. You had the full-on raps. Now you're on the east side. You're gonna have to change your rap now, right?
Go East Coast, y'all.
In hot Atlanta, I get it. It's all good. So we've also got Edric in New York.
Yes, how are you?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good, man.
It's good to see
nice
you.
To be here. Yeah,
Nice to meet you. All right, and we've got Chloe in Paris, France.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Comment allez-vous? Vous êtes très bien. Vous êtes très jolie, mademoiselle.
Thank you so much.
All right, all right. So we're glad to have you here in the Google Hangouts with us. And so what do you guys think of all this stuff that we showed up to now? I mean, have you, first of all, we know Lissel's been in Japan. How about you, Chloe? Have you been to Japan before?
Yes, I went 6 times in Japan and I just came back last week.
Really? Where'd you go?
Osaka and Tokyo are my favorite places.
Oh, really? What did you like best?
I never go to KOENJI. I want to do it next time, but my favorite place is called Soshigaya. It's in the south of Tokyo, and my host family lives here.
Oh, you had a host family.
Yes, because I went to learn Japanese the first time, and they welcomed me, so really kind people. Kind Japanese
very
people.
nice. Very nice. How about you, Edric? Have you been to Japan?
I have not, unfortunately.
Oh my God.
Yes, and it's on my list. I've been meaning to go forever, and KOENJI looks amazing. So I definitely I'm writing things down as you guys show them.
Very cool. What is it about Japan that interests you the most?
I think the variety. I think KOENJI actually captured very well what I like about it is the fact that everything almost has equal value. Not in terms of money, in terms of being appreciated. So you have this kind of straight jacket, which is super functional alongside with the designer jacket, but it's still seen in a very artistic and expressive way. So that's absolutely beautiful about the culture itself. So
very cool. A functional straight jacket is very useful for anyone's wardrobe, I would think.
I think so. I'll use it for my next show.
That's right, that's right. So do you have any plans to come to Japan?
As soon as I can manage to save up enough money and get the time, yes, definitely. I want to go.
That's great.
Well, just wherever. Anywhere will be.
You're in New York right now, right?
Yes.
So I always like to say that Tokyo is like New York on steroids.
Yeah, I think so. It's very varied. At least what I've seen. I haven't actually been. But here, everything is so fast paced, and people love so many different things. That over there is exponentially bigger.
Yeah, I think once you come to Japan, you'll find that if you live in New York, that there are a lot of similarities with the kind of the pace of the city and the kind of metropolis kind of feeling. But it's like being in New York on a different planet, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I get you for sure.
Yeah. But you know one thing about that they don't have in Tokyo is New York style pizza. That's one thing they don't have.
Yeah, I bet. Although that's been changing a lot here, but I don't know. I have to check out the place that, what was it, the Go-Go Ramen? I have to see if that's actually something we have here.
Oh, Go-Go Curry, yeah, that's a great chain here in Tokyo.
Yeah. I don't know if it's here, I haven't heard of it. But.
You know, it's amazing in Tokyo. They have every different possible kind of food from all around the world, but the one thing that they haven't perfected yet is New York style pizza, and I don't really know why that hasn't been done yet because it's so good. You'd think that it would go over great, but that's the only thing that nobody has really perfected here in Tokyo. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it'll happen. I'm sure it'll also become experimental. You guys like have such experimental food. It's amazing.
It could be about like the New York water supply is different from the Tokyo water supply.
I'm sure it is.
There's different pollutants in each of them that don't make the pizza the same.
Very true.
But yeah, so it's nice to have you. So Lissel, what are you doing in Atlanta when you're supposed to be in Los Angeles right now?
Yeah, I'm actually here for work. There is a convention that I'm here for that I got invited to come as a guest. So it's actually in Savannah, so it's very close to Atlanta. It's the oldest city in Georgia, actually. Very historic place and very beautiful.
Yeah, it's an awesome place. I've been there many times, and it's as about different from Tokyo as you could possibly get.
Absolutely, yes.
So let's talk to some of the foreigners in KOENJI. We interviewed a whole bunch of them. Like I'm not a foreigner myself. We interviewed some foreigners in KOENJI. So let's take a look. Check it out.
England, Cambridge. I don't live in KOENJI. I live in Higashijujo, which is outside, not in KOENJI, just further out. I love it. It's lots of cheap stores and good clothes. So it's busy here, but not too busy. I prefer it here, also because the clothes are cheaper, and I don't like the new styles so much. The old styles here are more to my taste. So yeah, and I prefer second-hand clothes. Just the idea of second-hand things. It's everyone seems quite friendly, and everyone here is dressed very differently compared to in the middle of Tokyo. Everyone seems a bit more relaxed, maybe less uptight. I think it's a relaxed atmosphere.
Anya Kanoshita. I am from the United States. No, I live in Japan. I heard about Starkeys, and I came to see. It's very local. It's not touristy, so to speak. I mean, I am a tourist, but this is my friend over there.
My name's Cassidy. I'm from Texas. I'm just here traveling. So. I really like this area. It's a really nice area. It's very quaint.
Mr. Pitambar, Nepal. I'm Nepalese. I live in KOENJI. KOENJI is very no disturb area. This is good area, so I like.
I'm Valeria Escalona, and I'm from Venezuela, but I live in London. It's a bit complicated. I do live here, but I'm only here for 6 weeks. So I'm doing a short internship in Shinjuku. I really like it. It's really cool. It's got really trendy shops, and people are really cool around here. I think it's quite a coming up area. So I can see a lot of people are like developing lots of things. I've seen a few cafes open in the past couple of weeks. And I think it could be the new Harajuku, potentially.
I'm Gabriel, I'm from Germany, and we're happy to be on your YouTube channel.
Hey, I'm Fabian from Germany, and I'm happy too.
And we're here for a rock concert. Well, there are a lot of like tattoo shops and clothing stores, and it's like really nice here, and nice girls. And
girls here are more in the scene of punk, goth, and other scene. Yeah, in Harajuku or Shinjuku, it's not so many scenes.
And in Shinjuku, they're like super hard dressed up and like this super kawaii dress code, and here they just live their life. Is like my first impression. So. Right, nice.
I am Ilana Lavarine. I am from New York. Today I'm here looking for outdoor sports shops, and apparently KOENJI has many of them. It's much more laid back. Shinjuku and Shibuya are really bustling, a lot of people, a lot of parties and noise. It's pretty understated here.
My name is Brandon Belcher. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm just traveling right now. I got here last Tuesday, and I'm actually leaving on Tuesday. I stayed in Nakaitsubashi near the Ikebukuro station, but I've mostly stayed in KOENJI for the past 7 or 8 days. The culture here is fantastic. The fashion, the music, the food, the nightlife. There's nothing really like it from what I've seen in the rest of Japan. A lot of really cool people, a lot of different artists and different artist shops, and the thrift stores around here are really cool. It's less touristy here, and I really hate to kind of say that, but Akihabara and Harajuku and Shibuya, they kind of cater to kind of impressing, I guess, the outside world in a sense. I feel like here it's just very authentic, and here it just seems like you know, I can get a very kind of Japanese experience. It seems like. Plus the izakaya scene here is really unique. I've seen some really cool bars over here.
That's cool.
Very, very
This
cool.
last guy had a really good comment.
Very cool. Interesting. Whoa. Hi.
生配信しています。
なるほど
Are you there, Marty?
マーティ・フリードマンです。
はい
元気ですか？
元気ですよ。テンション高いんだよ。
テンション高い。
先週と違って。
違って本当に高い。ちょっと遅いけどよろしくお願いしますね。
お願いいたします。では、テレビをご覧の皆さんからの情報を YouTube ライブでどんどん海外の皆さんに届けちゃいますよ。
お願いします。マーティさん一緒に東京エキスタ盛り上げていきましょうね。
よし、わかりました。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
さあ、それでは早速エクストラな東京情報。
Oh, wow. Yeah, so that was us connecting to the TV.
We were on live TV for a minute. How about that?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, so like that was all good, but what did you guys up in America think about, and France, KOENJI? Have you ever been there? Chloe?
Yes. I never been there, but it seems to be a little like Shimokitazawa.
Right.
Another area from Tokyo. But I want to go there because it's amazing. And you also talk about our Odori festival. So I was just thinking that in the plane I met a woman, she was our Odori dancer. And she came in Paris with a group to show French people our Odori.
How about that? Can you do it?
Interesting.
Can you do it a little bit of that for us
No
right now?
demonstration.
Everybody talks about how easy it is, but nobody can do it.
I know, something like this, I think.
Not easy.
So yeah, everybody and you know, and all the foreign people in KOENJI, they seem to talk about how friendly the people were, and that's an unusual reaction because usually when tourists come to Japan, not a whole lot of Japanese people talk to them because they're kind of afraid to speak in English.
Right.
So what I'm hearing from these people in KOENJI is that there's a lot of people from several different cultures mixing there and speaking in kind of broken versions of each other's language and getting along just great.
Yeah.
I think it's a real wonderful, wonderful thing.
It definitely, it seems like it has a great neighborhood feel to it.
Right.
Almost.
It's like a neighborhood type of thing.
Very
And everybody says the same thing about the clothing stores and all that type of thing. So what do you think about that up there in New York?
I think it's great. Actually, I think like part of why people are saying that is that I think as tourists, everyone are kind of like a bit more open than they used to be. I think people before would travel to go see specific tourist attractions, whereas now people are actually going to experience the culture. And so like when I go somewhere, I'm very open to speaking to people, and I think that in turn helps like the Japanese people who might have been a bit shy before, you know, be open and like be themselves and talk in English or whatever. So I think it should be great. And I definitely want to see noise music and punk shows there.
Noise music.
Yes.
Noise music. Have you ever heard of a group called Mono?
Mono? No. I listen a lot to Merzbow.
Yeah, noise. If you like noise music, Mono is by far my favorite from Japan. And it's absolutely ecstatic. The noise is so beautiful. It goes from silence to like a jet engine noise within a song, and it's just fantastic. They're called Mono, and they're from Japan. I highly recommend them.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, controlling noise is an art. Like
it really is. It really is.
Full. It's an amazing thing. So.
It really is.
Very
I totally agree.
Cool.
Yeah, check it out on the internet.
Definitely.
And so, Alyssa, we were talking about the KOENJI. Is there anything in KOENJI that appeals to you?
I've been to KOENJI quite a few times, where friends of mine would be performing there at some of the, little live venues. They have amazing venues, music venues there. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Melrose, in LA, because we have Melrose is known for their vintage stores. They have a lot of great stores. It's a very kind of artistic part of Los Angeles, and there's also a lot of wonderful clubs and venues that you can go to, kind of smaller ones that have a lot of characters. So yeah, it would kind of be almost like a Melrose style.
That makes sense. And it's also kind of like a Brooklyn type of thing, according to Mayuko.
Yeah, well, I think like actually something that has a lot of similarities is the fact that there are these like vintage shops, for example. And then here there's so many music venues. It's really, there's so many musicians here in New York, it's amazing.
Well, that's where they all funnel into from the whole rest of the world.
Exactly. I think so. So it's cool, like the vintage shops, but it's very different. I think like they're obviously much more eclectic. Here, there's a style to the vintage shops here, I think. At least the ones that I've been to.
Yeah, I think a lot of the people who we found on the video are really into the clothing aspect of that neighborhood. Now, I've lived here for 10 years. I've never been to KOENJI, but now I'm kind of seeing what it's all about. It looks very interesting.
Well, it seems like you could find some really cool jackets that I think suit you. So.
Definitely. It's a very kind of a...
Yeah.
And I like the way they had those shirts with the Japanese writing.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just like, how it's very typical for Japanese people to wear shirts with like English writing that makes no sense on it, right?
Yeah.
That's so amazingly funny and cute. But I think now it's come to the point where a lot of the people here realize that it's really silly, and they're doing it in Japanese too. So I think they're catching on to their own joke, really.
Yeah. Good sense of humor.
Their sense of humor is good,
Well, here's not far off. Look at all the people who tattoo like words like love and kanji or like enjoy life or something. Like it's very popular here to do.
Yeah, it's
a lot of times, they have the wrong Chinese the wrong kanji on. I've seen so many people, NBA players, and they're so proud. These big guys are so proud of their tattoo. It's like, dude, you don't even know.
Yeah.
So funny.
It'd be a great place to pull a prank on somebody.
Yeah.
I've seen a guy with kitchen written on his arm.
I saw that too on the internet.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Daidokoro.
Yes, Daidokoro kitchen.
Oh my god. I wonder what he thinks it means.
He probably doesn't know.
No.
Probably doesn't know. He thinks it's the greatest thing ever.
It's like, that looks cool.
So, but judging from this video with the fashion, it could cost you a lot of money to, because there's probably so many things that you'll want to buy on impulse when you get there. You know what I mean? So you might want to prepare a lot of money when you come over.
True. I wonder, and it's vintage. It must be kind of expensive.
It must be kind of expensive. Well, that's our sign right there. So let's check our Google Plus page. We've got extra information about KOENJI from our viewers in Tokyo. Let's check that out.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Some comments up here.
Check that out.
Ooh.
It's a real nun's bar. What's that?
Nun's bar. There we go.
Nuns go to bars.
And a gigantic tomato. And Jack Sparrow's mimicking our wonderful day in KOENJI. So someone dressed as Jack Sparrow is there?
Who's Jack Sparrow?
Oh, from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
Johnny Depp's character.
So those are our comments, and now we're back to the hangout people. And what's the main thing that the first thing you want to do when you get to Japan? Starting with Chloe. The first thing you want to do when you get to Japan.
perhaps to drink Chuhai.
Chuhai.
Kit Kat.
Chuhai.
Chuhai.
And what about you, Edric?
Drinking.
Edric hasn't been here, so I'm really curious what the first thing you want to do.
I would honestly, one of the first things, and I don't know if I'd be able to find it anywhere I go, is to go see a Buto performance.
Ooh, that's
See what?
a vocal?
Are you there, Marty?
Hi. Watabe's extraのコメント切ってますよ。
オッケー、ほらラーメン。来てる？
なんて来てますか？
そうだよね。コメントが切ってますよ。
本当ですか？
ほらほら。
どこから来てます？
全然紹介してくれてない。来てないんじゃないのこれ。
じゃあ紹介しますよ。紹介をお待ちしております。
はい。まだこれ来て
あれ来てない。
コメント来てるでしょ？
本当来てない？
うん。ね。
どうなんでしょう。
出てる？こっち出てないね。
出てないですね。
マーティンもその黙ってどうぞじゃないんですよ。
これ読みました。
来てないですね。はい、マーティンさんありがとうございました。
これちょっと待って終わり？
いやコメント来てない。
We gotta stop doing that.
Gosh, I'm sorry, I just have to laugh because you're just like I
read it.
I read what they told me to say. No comments today for Mr. Ken.
Were there any comments?
No,
We're
no
still
comments
on.
today. You gotta tell the truth. Can't make them up. That's too good. So funny. All right, so we're back with our Hangout members again.
Yeah, why don't you take over? I'll take over the puzzle.
You want to do the puzzle because nothing is really working out over here. Let me just tell you.
I mean, you haven't got it done in 10 minutes?
Like, the only thing I can do now is pick out the edges. Like, I'm just sorting through, looking for all the edges.
Have you even got two of them matched?
None of them go together.
Oh my god.
Oh, no! None of them. I have all these, like, edges, but none of them match.
So I didn't catch what Edric said. The first thing you want to do, you want to see a what performance?
Oh, Buto. It's
Buto.
I think it's like a dance that started late 40s or 50s, I think.
Boo what?
And Buto.
Buto.
B-U-T-O-H. And yeah, so I've just seen like a few different like documentaries on it and performances, but I really want to see it there because it has fire dancers here, but it's different.
Very interesting. And how about you, Liz? So what's the first thing you want to do next time you come?
I'm with Chloe on the Chuhai. We were talking earlier, that's one of my favorite things, and I miss Chuhai so much. You can't find it very much here in the States, so I love Chuhai. I used to drink one of those really big karori hafu. You know the Chuhai? Yeah. I would have at least one.
Those things are huge. You can get them at the convenience, anywhere, the convenience stores.
Exactly.
Right? So good. Yes. And this one's good too. They have like specialty flavors that come out each season too.
Hundreds of different flavors.
So many. Japan loves its seasonal thing. So maybe autumn we'll have another special Chuhai too.
All right.
Gotta check it out.
So, we have a comment from Nathaniel Lee from Singapore.
Ooh.
We don't? We do?
We do or we don't?
So...
Who really knows anymore?
We're having a Chuhai over here.
Yeah. Might as well be drinking Chuhai right now, yes.
No, we've been drinking Chuhais all night.
All night long.
The show got delayed, so we went and had a whole bunch of Chuhais. And that's why things are the way they are. But if you didn't get to watch today's videos about ramen and Tokyo Crazy News, don't worry, because we're going to play them again right now. Check it out.
Yes. Here we go.
Meet Brian from the USA. This ramen maniac introduces his ramen adventures to the world. And today, from all the possible ramen shops in Tokyo, this man will introduce us to an extra special ramen. In ramen dough.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Ramen Dough. I'm Brian, and today my guest is...
Hey, everyone. I'm Rita Hiroshi from AKB48.
All right, well, we're here in Ikebukuro today
Okay.
to get some interesting ramen.
Okay.
Today the two are visiting Menya Rokando Ramen Shop in Ikebukuro.
Love the name.
This ramen shop specializes in healthy and delicious ramen and offers a popular super healthy ramen with a special ingredient.
Wow! It does have green in it.
Very green.
Its most popular ramen is the salt-flavored green noodle ramen. It uses a light salt-based soup and toppings of mitsuba and chashu pork. What makes this ramen really different is its green noodles. They're made with the trendy superfood euglena.
Euglena.
That's a new one I don't know.
These nutritious noodles are packed with vitamins and minerals. And green noodle ramen is very popular with the health conscious. But how does it taste?
Yeah?
Really yummy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so different from any kind of ramen. The yuzu flavor.
It gives it that aroma. It's nice,
Oh,
right?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's probably going to be really easy to finish.
Looks so healthy.
I'm a happy girl.
This ramen shop is also very serious about its chashu. It makes chashu using a confit process, cooking the pork slowly in its own fat to make it tender without being heavy.
It does, yeah, it looks very, like, yeah, very
Yeah.
It's not heavy at all. Very tender.
It looks soft.
All right, it's pretty good, but
Uh-huh.
we can make it even more tasty. Make
it better.
More
Oh,
tasty.
yeah.
Yep.
Sasuga Bride.
With that, Bride gets the shop's house-made flavored oil.
It's like layu.
So I'll put a little bit of that in there.
Okay.
Kind of gives it a little
very
bit of
spicy.
another dimension and flavor. Good?
Very good.
Yeah. So this oil is flavored with kombu
Uh-huh.
and niboshi, dried sardines.
Okay.
So these two things combine to give it like a really nice aroma and adds a little bit of umami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ramen with a superfoods boost. Rokando makes a healthy bowl that anyone can enjoy.
Wonderful.
Hey yo fam, what's the deal? Live in effect, mic check 1, 2. It's time to check out the crazy news. Haha, yeah, once again it's on. Yo, peep this. Man, whiter than the White House, son. Yo, this joint's called Pure White Hell. And it's harder than hell, you know what I'm saying? It's harder than winning the Grammy, yo. Feel me? This is ill. It's got 2,000 pure white pieces. Look at that flow, yeah. Pieces are all different and original, just like my lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And man, you gotta figure out which side is the correct side too. Yo, that's mad crazy. Is this piece west side or east side? What the? That's bananas, man.
Banana.
It's bananas.
The sample is pure white, so it's not gonna help anybody. You need mad skills, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish this with my homies even if we went 24/7, you heard? I'll take real good care of you next time. By the way, they have a black version too. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
You heard? All right, yo. See y'all next time. Peace.
All right, now I know Lissel's got some mad rap skills, but this guy has got it going on.
He does. He does have it going on.
That was just really crazy. That was really like an amazing voiceover.
It is. I love this guy. I love our new voiceover.
Have you
guy.
met the voiceover person?
No, I'd love to.
I'd like to see him do
He
it.
should like be a guest on the show.
Yeah, I mean, it takes the whole puzzle thing to a new level.
Totally does.
Now, Edric, you're up in New York. Do you think the guy who did the voiceover, how do you think he would fare up there in the hood over there?
I don't know. There is like so many talented rappers here. So it's a tough competition.
This guy's rap is like so ultra retro.
Yeah,
I really like it.
But
I
to
really
be fair,
like
we
it.
haven't heard him actually rap yet. We
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
put it with the beat. We gotta get a beat in there.
So what kind of store was he even in where he got this puzzle?
I believe there's Tokyo Hands.
Oh, there you go.
Tokyo Hands. It's a very common shop in Japan.
Yeah, any of you know Tokyo Hands over there? I'm sure Liesl knows
I
it.
think Liesl does.
What did you buy there?
Me?
Yeah.
What did I buy, and this is going to be really natsukashi, but I buy phyllo fat, you know, like the personal planners that you get.
Right.
I used to buy those religiously there. I've also bought a lot of great gifts for people because they always have really fun and quirky things, like really cute masks and stuff like that. So yeah, I love Tokyo Hands. I could spend hours there. Yeah.
And Chloe, I'm sure you've been there before too. What did you get there?
Thank you, I love it. And last week I bought 2 Star Wars puzzles at Tokyo Hands, so I will show you. First one is like R2D2 in Star Wars.
Oh, nice.
And it's a kind of 2D puzzle. And the other one is other things from Star Wars. So you can see it?
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, so they sell it at Tokyo Hands, and it's amazing.
How cool is that?
So I bought last week and I did it.
So, Edric, this store is called Tokyo Hands, and it's basically got everything you could ever want to get from Japan in one store. There's another store called Don Quixote that's very similar, with maybe even more stuff. But it's the type of thing where if you don't have a lot of time to buy gifts for people and you've been busy touring around Japan for the whole time, it's like a one-stop shopping type of place with anything for any occasion, any type of relative or friend, so you can get it all in one place if you need to.
Oh, that sounds great, yeah. Especially those puzzles, they seem like so challenging for someone like who likes puzzles, I guess. I haven't done one in years.
Yeah, I mean, if there's someone... Uh-oh, here we go. So let's check our Google Plus page. We've got some extra information about healthy ramen from our viewers in Tokyo. Let's take a look. I'll check it out.
What have we got here? Oh, that looks like very interesting ramen. This is
I've never seen broccoli in
vegan
ramen.
ramen. Where is this? At Yurakucho, Kojimachi Station. No way! So you can get healthy vegan ramen.
Vegan ramen.
Wow.
So that means the soup stock is not
made from meat or fish, probably. Just vegetables. That's really interesting.
How about that?
That's so cool.
And there's another vegan option right there. The one with the char siu and the eggs. And...
Very vegan. Yeah, no, I think vegans might want to stay away from that one. But that one looks good too. It also has healthy ramen, which it doesn't look healthy, but it apparently is. That sounds really good.
Well, Shizuka, how are you doing with that?
You know, things could be going better.
Could be going better.
I haven't gotten one match yet. Not one.
Not even one?
And I just tried all of these pieces with this one piece to see if something would go. No, nothing.
Well, you only have like 1,950 to try out.
I know.
I guess that's the way you do it. You take one piece, you try it with every one,
with all of them.
and you do like 1,999 a day. And then eventually, after 2,000 days, you've got it.
Yeah, that was my strategy, but that's not even working.
It's not even working yet.
My goal is to get one piece to go together.
Now, Edric, you're in New York. They probably have some real Japanese ramen shops there.
Yes.
Have you been to any?
Yes, I have. Like the Lower East Side, they have, like on St. Mark's, they have a bunch of different Japanese food places, and there's like a really good ramen shop that I can't remember the name right now, that I went to, and it was just great. Is that something?
発信してる YouTube ライブの方は盛り上がっていますでしょうか？マーティさん、
超盛り上がってますよ。盛り上がってますよ。
本当ですか？
ですね、 コメントが来ましたよ。
はいはい本当ですか？
シンガポールのナタニエル・リーさんからのメッセージなんですけど、
はい
じゃあ読みますね。僕の一番好きなラーメンは豚骨ラーメンです。
豚骨
すべての食べ物の中で一番好きかも。だってこのラーメンを食べるのが待ち遠しいです。待ち遠しいです。待ち遠しいだよ。待ち遠しいじゃん。いやでもシンガポールってなんかラーメンみたいなものいっぱいあるんじゃないですか。
そうなんですか。へえ。でもじゃあ麺類がみんな好きなんですねきっとね。
好きでしょう。好きでしょうね。
なんですね。なるほど
ラーメンはねリアクションいいんだよねやっぱね。
まあでも今日豚骨なかったですけどね。
豚骨ラーメン。その日本的ですね。
マーティンも好きラーメンは。
僕大好きですよ。でも僕はラーメンだったら辛ければ辛いほど好きですよ。
辛党なんだ。
僕勝負するタイプですよ。
勝負するタイプ。
負けないぞ。
ありがとうございました。
負けないぞ。
Sorry for the interruption. Where were we? We were talking about the ramen in St. Mark's Place.
Yeah. So I tried like different ones. I have to say, the ramen that I really like is kind of like anyone that has like the clear water, because it's almost like looking from like this like clear water pond like from above. You almost don't even want to eat it. It's like there's like so much like it's almost like this whole world, like a biosphere or something. And then it just turns out to be just as delicious as it. So
I think you've been drinking Chuhais as well. No, but I mean, the thing is that you're in a big city like New York where you have actual Japanese ramen. But I think a big image of ramen back in the States is that stuff that like college students eat for like 20 cents a pack.
Yeah,
you know?
Instant
ramen.
ramen.
And that is so completely different from real ramen that people don't know what to expect when they come to Japan and they have real ramen for the first time. It's like a completely different animal, you know? So it's a very unique experience.
That's very true. So different.
Yeah, I like obviously like had instant ramen when I was
So
in
different.
college.
So we've got some extra information from people right here in Tokyo. Let's see what they're saying. Check it out. Check it out. Shizuka.
Oh, okay. I think we're gonna just take a moment and see the comments.
And have a chuhai.
Are they going on this? No, okay, I think they're gonna show up here. Sorry. So, we need some... What are people saying here? We've got... Oh, we've got a few comments, yes. We've got one about jigsaw puzzles. Someone's actually recommending a puzzle. And it's from Cast Puzzle called Spiral.
Spiral.
Interesting. So they recommend this as a type of jigsaw puzzle-ish. But it is a really cool picture. It looks crazy. Wait, let me show you a picture.
Can we see it?
Yes. Wait, maybe you can take a look here as well. But we're gonna comment on this too.
Oh.
We have to say something. What do you want to say about this?
It looks like an alien.
Looks like an alien. I'm gonna
But
write
it looks
that.
easier than this.
So yes, we'll say it looks like an alien.
All right.
Uchujin mitai.
宇宙人みたいじゃん。あ、出てるじゃん。
面白そう。I would actually love to try this. Looks
Apollo
really
chocolate puzzle.
Cool.
Well, that looks like a good idea.
Definitely. Oh, that looks really good too. Apollo chocolate puzzle. All right, I'm gonna post this. So it looks like an alien.
Post away.
Here we go.
There you go. It's
On
up.
Tokyo Extra. Oh yeah. Oh no. I gotta edit this. Forgot my hashtag. You guys. Oh, I do have my hashtag. Here we go. Nice. We got some cool tips here. We got anything else? We've also got some posts from oh wait, someone says about ramen here.
Yeah.
In Nihonbashi, there is a ramen restaurant called Nanairo.
Nanairo.
And it has soba with a thick soup stock.
How about
soup
that?
Stock, and it's really, really delicious.
Nanairo.
Nanairo.
In Shimbashi.
Ooh, that
Go
sounds
there.
delicious.
Oh, there's Shizuka's post right there.
Yes. Oh, there it is. My post-it. It's working. I love it. What do you want to say to this poster about the ramen? Do you think you want to try some really rich soup stock ramen?
I like it. I go to Shimbashi all the time.
Yeah?
It's a nice part of town.
Ooh. Welcome back.
Okairi.
Welcome back.
Oh my God, Shizuka, your puzzle.
It's not going well. I'm just
No,
gonna tell
she
you.
finished it, but she dropped it.
Oh, I see. Of course. That's what I expected, of course.
I know. I feel terrible. You couldn't see the finished product. We're just looking at some comment
What are you guys
recommendations.
talking about? Okay.
Someone just recommended a restaurant called Nanairo.
Oh, wow.
In
Okay, I see.
Nihonbashi with a really good...
Nihonbashi, not Shimbashi.
No, Nihonbashi.
Nihonbashi.
With a really good soup stock. And it's a soba. So
Wow,
we're
okay,
just going to be replying to these. We're going to reply to these actually right now.
Okay.
So this is pretty cool. Good. I've got a picture up here. And we're going to hashtag it Tokyo Extra.
Sounds good.
Tokyo Extra. What do you want to say? Do you guys want to try and visit this place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a, if you look at this picture, I wonder if I can show it to you. It's very, very rich looking.
Oh, it looks so good.
It looks
Ay, ay,
great.
ay.
I'd love to check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe all of us are going to go check this one out.
Yes, exactly.
Good. So this one, we're going to say, めっちゃ美味しそう。
めっちゃ美味しそうじゃん。
めっちゃ美味しそう。
食べたいな。
Yes. Yes, here we go. Uh-oh. Stop posting in Japanese. How did that happen?
You okay?
No, it's gonna be in English.
Okay, sounds good.
めっちゃ美味しそう in Romaji.
Okay. So then the Japanese people can read it and people overseas can read it too.
Yes.
Even though it's
They can't understand
yeah,
it,
they
but they
can't
can read it.
understand it, but they can read it.
Well, if you're watching this show, you should know what mecha oishiso means.
Exactly.
Mecha means like really. Yes. It's a very good kind of casual Japanese
Yeah,
word.
like
Slang.
mad
Yeah.
in
Mad.
English.
It's like
mad
super
good.
Mad skills.
Yeah.
Crazy good. Yeah, mad good. So めっちゃ美味しそう 食べたい Here we go. It was an Instagram post, this one.
Did you post it?
I just...
Oh,
Yeah,
Tokyo
it went out
Extra.
there.
We have an Instagram as well.
Yes, yeah. Oh, no, not our Instagram.
Oh,
This
okay.
person had uploaded the picture
Oh,
on Instagram.
on Instagram. Okay,
Yes,
I
I'm
see.
sharing it now. めっちゃ美味しそう I love it. It's up there now.
Yay!
Yay! So we're getting some good info from our Japanese viewers, which is
Yay,
great.
yay, yay. Send us a lot of stuff.
Yes, we're looking forward to seeing more.
Oh, look!
There
There
it
it
is.
There you go.
My pose. You can check those out on Tokyo Extra
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
Plus page.
Exactly.
Check it
Check
out.
it out, check it out. And send us like your favorite bowl of ramen or anything, right?
Yes.
We want to see it. We want you to teach us about... Oh my god, you have it in Romaji.
I know.
Teach us about Tokyo, right? More than we know.
That's right.
Exactly. Like this show is great because we're getting information from people who live in Tokyo and they're giving us like insider information.
Right.
Exactly.
Insider information, plus we get the information from foreign people who have visited Tokyo.
Exactly.
And they see it a totally different way.
So we have like information from all around the world.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the full rotation of, you know, ways to look at the city, which is so good.
Information, and there's just so much things to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh yes, like restaurants are endless. Like you
Yeah,
can find
exactly.
great restaurants everywhere.
Everywhere, yes.
Exactly.
And I mean, I think most of us didn't know so much about KOENJI, like specifically, but we can learn
Exactly.
about all these great shops to visit. And I know I'm gonna visit them too.
Definitely. So we'd like to thank all of you for staying with us all the way to the end of the show. I want to give our faithful viewers one more extra tip before we finish. This is about Anaba time. Anaba time. Anaba time is when popular places are not crowded. So like you have your favorite place, but it's usually crowded about a certain time. But then there's other times where it's not crowded. That's Anaba time. So when you travel, you probably don't want to stand forever in a long line. This is especially true in Japan.
So true.
The last thing you want to miss, the last thing you want is to miss out on seeing something really cool because you're stuck in line.
Okay.
Exactly.
Sounds good.
Anaba time.
New word.
Oh, do we have a photo?
Photos?
Maybe? No? Yes or no? Okay, well, we're going to tell you about the best time to visit some popular Tokyo attractions in Tokyo. So all tourist spots have quite a long time. Like you need a very long line, I guess? Yeah. So this information is brought to you by our collaboration with Matcha, the #1 web magazine for foreigners visiting Japan.
Oh.
Do we have...
The first time, this time, we visited Tokyo Skytree.
Oh, the
fantastic
Skytree.
place. Over 20 million people have visited Skytree since it first opened to the public over 3.5 years ago.
Wow.
Let's take a look. That's a lot.
That is so many.
20 million though.
Let's check it out.
And yeah, look, it's always so lined up, even just to
pictures.
get a ticket, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Right.
lined up like crazy
Look
all
at
the time.
people.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
It's an amazing view.
it's super packed at all times, I guess. Yeah.
It is, but really
But
the
we
view
still
is
have-
worth it.
There must be an
Exactly.
Anaba time for
Exactly,
Tokyo
but we have
Skytree,
an
right? Is that in the
Anaba
morning?
time. Exactly. That's exactly what this is about.
That's what it's about.
Exactly. So we asked the security guard, and he said that the closing time at 8:45, just before closing time at 8:45 p.m. is the best time to visit.
Look! Wait, wow, it's empty.
Oh my
There's no
God.
line.
No way. I've never
Really?
seen it that empty before.
I've never
great.
seen it that empty. Exactly.
That's so
So
cool.
it's just before closing time at 8:45 p.m. Make sure to go to 8:45. Look, there's no one.
It's empty.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really empty.
What's
So
the
you
funny
totally
thing about
enjoy the
lines,
view.
especially since we're talking about ramen, in Japan, you'll often see gyoretsu, like a long line in front of
yeah.
a ramen shop.
Yes.
Now, you may wait over an hour to eat ramen in 5-10 minutes.
Oh
Exactly.
And this is a very
eat,
Japanese thing.
Even more than an hour.
More, yes,
No
yes.
way.
It's a very Japanese thing.
It is. It is.
I think people will see a line and they just want to stand in it for some reason because
Exactly.
something is good at the end of the line.
Oh, and look, we've got pictures from
Skytree.
the
This is the
Skytree, and
view?
this is probably at like around 8:45, I'm guessing.
Yes,
So it's
night view.
nighttime, so you'll get a really, really clear, you know, pretty nighttime view.
Of Tokyo.
Romantic.
It's very romantic, and about
Exactly.
8:45, the night's kind of just beginning. So if you start off with your date around 8:45,
That'll be amazing.
things will work out to the next part of your
Oh,
date
yeah,
really
that's
nicely.
Oh yeah, it's
Exactly.
a great date
That's a
spot.
tip you only get right here on Tokyo Extra.
Exactly.
Serious.
Naba time.
Exactly, but very good to know. I had no idea there was actually an Anaba time
Very good
at
to know.
Skytree. But now all of us know. I hope it doesn't become a non-Anaba time now that we've
Oh yeah,
shared
that's
this.
so true.
But it's okay. I think it's exclusive for our Tokyo Extra viewers.
So let's talk to you, Google Hangout people. Leslie, you've been to Japan so many times. Did you have any experiences where you were stuck in a long line, or you got away with not being in a long line, or something like that?
So many times I've had to wait in a long line, yeah. One of my favorite restaurants is in Shibuya, and they don't take reservations. So I'm
What
always
restaurant is
having
that?
to wait. It's
What
called
restaurant is that?
Kaikaya.
Okay.
Kaikaya. Really amazing food and wonderful ambience. Just it's just a really incredible place. But everyone else goes there too, so I was waiting in line. Yeah.
What kind of food exactly is it? Like what kind of Japanese food?
So the owner of the restaurant was he used to do a lot of fishing. He still does. So they have amazing sashimi and sushi. Not sushi, but sashimi. Incredible sashimi. But one of my favorite dishes that they make is actually tuna, the jaw of the tuna. And it's just incredible. Yeah, I always want to get 2 or 3 of those when I go.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That sounds really
Yeah,
good.
It's
That's
getting
a
me
great
hungry
tip.
again.
I know.
So Chloe, why don't you tell us about the whole show today? What was the thing that got your attention the most? What was the most appealing thing of today's show, the topics we had?
I think I really learned a lot of things about KOENJI because I didn't heard about this area before.
Nice.
So
And how
I
about
really
you?
want
How
to
about
do
you,
it.
Edric?
It's the same. Definitely KOENJI. It seems like a very authentic place, especially the last commentator. He was so good at describing like the sensation of that place. So I would definitely love to go there for sure.
Certainly,
Good.
certainly, yeah,
So
yeah.
true.
Very true.
Yeah,
And we
had-
need here in New York, we need Anaba time guides.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Everything.
That is so true.
Yeah, Naba time is very good.
Big
Yeah.
cities need them, I think.
Exactly.
So next week's main topic is the city where I live, Shinjuku.
You live in Shinjuku?
Yeah.
One
So
of my favorite
Misha Jeanette will be back as your host. And I'll actually be in Shinjuku.
Oh, nice.
So if you've ever been to Shinjuku, please send us some pictures along with a comment on Google+. These can be pictures of a cool building, some interesting food, or even a fancy car you saw driving down the street. Anything that has to do with Shinjuku. We want to learn about the coolest things in Shinjuku, so when you post on Google+, please don't forget to add #TokyoExtra.
Well, that's it for us tonight. Join us next week for another episode of Tokyo Extra. See ya.
Guys,
Bye,
see you
guys.
next week, Shinjuku.
Thanks for watching.
Arigato.
Bye.
Muito obrigado.